Good morning, brothers and sisters in the Dharma. Thank you, SCBA, for inviting me to speak on a subject which I feel very passionately about, kindness to animals from a Buddhist perspective. Allow me to begin today by quoting Norm Phelps in his book, The Great Compassion, Buddhism and Animal Rights. In his opening statement, he writes, Buddhism ought to be an animal rights religion par excellence. Par excellence is French for best of the best. Why does he say that Buddhism is the best religion for animal rights? He gives us 3 reasons. Number 1, Buddhism includes animals in its moral universe. If you look at the 31 planes of existence, as listed up there, you see that the animal realm is one of the realms. That means the Buddha acknowledges that animals have the same Buddha nature as we humans and all other beings. Animals have the same potential to attain enlightenment, just as we do. So in that way, it is giving equality to all beings. But if you look at the 31 planes of existence, you notice that there seems to be some sort of hierarchy, some sort of ranking. Why are the devas placed up there, followed by the humans, and the animals are down there with the hell beings? This hierarchy does not show any superiority in terms of moral values or potential for enlightenment. Rather, it is a hierarchy that shows the level of suffering. Those on top suffer less, those at the bottom suffer more. So you see where animals are, they suffer a great deal more than us. So knowing that, don't they deserve all the compassion that we can give them? And this leads on to the second reason. The second reason is, as Buddhists, our ultimate aim is to attain enlightenment. Now, in order to attain enlightenment, we have to cultivate wisdom and compassion. But what is wisdom? Wisdom is seeing things as they are. That means being non-attached to the self. How can we learn to be non-attached to the self? It is only when we realize that our self-interest is just as important as the interests of all other beings, animals included. So, if we know that we seek happiness for ourselves, we must also have the desire to give the same happiness to all beings. That is wisdom, non-attachment to ourselves. It is only when we have this wisdom, then can we practice great compassion. Compassion is a noble and tender heart that quivers at the sufferings of others. The Buddha's compassion has no discrimination. The Buddha helps all suffering beings without any discrimination, without any exception. As long as we still have that inkling where we say, we feel, oh, I want to help this person because this person is related to me. Or I want to help this person more because this person is of the same race or the same gender. Or I want to help humans first, animals, never mind, they can come later. As long as we still feel like that, we've got to be very honest with ourselves, then we are still not practicing the Buddha's great compassion. Not yet. So we have to strive to develop that compassion that does not discriminate. And the third reason is rebirth. The Buddha teaches us that we've got countless of lifetimes before this. So that being the case, isn't it possible that every single person here in one previous lifetime has been my mother before? Yeah? And it's also possible that every single animal in this world, the stray dog on the streets, the lion in the jungle, the cockroach in your house, has also been your mother before in some previous life. And as such, we have to honor all living beings. The Tibetans use this teaching to teach their people to respect all life. They regard all living beings as mother beings. So today, being Mother's Day, in conjunction with Mother's Day, let us celebrate Mother's Day in the true Buddhist spirit. We honor and respect all life. Everyone is our mother. Alright, so these are the 3 reasons given by Norm Phelps why he says that Buddhism is an animal rights religion par excellence. But for me personally, brothers and sisters, I only need one reason, and that is what I can feel with my heart, what I can see with my eyes. know that animals are sentient beings. I know that they are conscious, they are able to feel, to love, to suffer, and they are not much different from us. And I know they suffer a great deal more. And that is reason enough for me to extend my kindness and compassion to them. The Buddha teaches us metta. What is metta? Metta is described as the mother's love. So Mother's Day, yeah? The love that a mother feels for her only child at the risk of her own life. And the Buddha tells us that we have to radiate this same love to all beings without exception. Let us take a look at the Buddha's life and see how he practiced metta during his lifetime. As a prince before enlightenment, he was known to be very kind to animals. He rescued injured animals. He nursed them back to health. As the Buddha, in one occasion, his evil cousin Devadatta intoxicated a wild elephant called Nalagiri and had the wild elephant charge down to trample the Buddha and his disciples. And what did the Buddha do? He subdued Nalagiri not with sticks and stones or with violence or force, but by metta, by just radiating loving kindness. And the Buddha set a rule for his monks that during the rainy season, they are not allowed to go out to beg for food. Because that's the time the ground is wet. And when the ground is wet, little insects and worms will crawl to the surface. And the Buddha was afraid the monks might accidentally step on them. So there's a rule during the rainy season, monks are not allowed to go out. Until today, the Theravada monks practice this in honor of the Buddha's respect for all creatures, big and small. And whenever the Buddha found out that anyone was going to perform an animal sacrifice, which was a common practice in India at that time, he would intercept and stop them. On two occasions in the scriptures, once he stopped King Bimbisara from sacrificing thousands of animals, and another time he stopped King Kosala from sacrificing 2,500 animals. He told them that is not the right thing to do. At one time, he was walking along a village and he saw this man who was about to slit the throat of an animal. And he asked the man, "What are you doing? Why do you want to kill this animal?" And the man said, "I want to sacrifice this animal to appease the gods." And the Buddha said, "Let the animal go. Take me instead. Sacrifice me. Your gods may be happier to receive a human life." So that is the extent of the Buddha's kindness. And you know that the Buddha told a lot of Jataka tales. Jataka tales are stories of his past life. Have you ever wondered why, out of the 500 odd Jataka tales, most of them are about animals? Are they just told as children's stories to make the children happy? I think not. I think there is a silent message in the Jataka tales. They are also meant for us adults. Take, for example, the story of Mahakapi, the monkey king. Mahakapi was a monkey king who was the Buddha, one of his students said. A human king was going to kill his entire tribe of monkeys. And Mahakapi, so the story goes, was a huge monkey. He laid his body across the Ganges river, the story goes, so that all his monkeys, thousands of monkeys could trample on his body, cross over to safety. And Mahakapi died in doing this to save his entire tribe. And the story of Dharmapala, the baby elephant. Dharmapala was a beautiful baby elephant, and the human king captured him to make him into a royal elephant. But he missed his mother. His mother was back in the jungle and the mother was sick. So what did he do? He starved himself. He refused to eat until the human king released him so that he could go back to the jungle to look after his mother. So that's the story of the little hiking. What is the silent message in all the stories that the Buddha told about animals? I think the silent message is we can learn a thing or two from the animals, and animals too are capable of love and compassion. Are they? Are they capable of love and compassion? So let us take a look at modern animal stories. This is a picture of a baby hippo. It was orphaned. It lost its mother during the tsunami in 2004 in Kenya. It was washed away to the ocean and the waters brought it back to shore, but it lost its mother. So the people rescued him and brought him to an animal sanctuary in Kenya. But baby hippos need their mothers for several years, so it was feeling very lost and lonely. At the animal sanctuary, there was a 100-year-old male tortoise. He's 100 years old and he's male, and the tortoise took pity on the hippo and decided to be a surrogate mother to him. So the two of them lived very happily together, just like mother and child. The experts had looked at them, they behave exactly like mother and child. And that's a 100-year-old male tortoise with a 4-month-old baby hippo. So are animals capable of love and compassion? Yes, they are. And in many cases, animals held in captivity, you have mother tigers being willing to breastfeed baby pigs that are orphans. It's not just one case, there are several cases. Tigers and pigs are natural enemies. Pigs is their food. When you see the mother tiger has that compassion to breastfeed baby pigs that are orphans. So, hail to all mothers. Yeah? This is my own story. I rescued these little kittens by the roadside sometime last year. They were abandoned by the roadside, probably by some human, because they were just thrown by the roadside. So they were about only 2 days old because their eyes were still closed. So I had no choice but to bring them home. But I was very worried because I had 2 dogs at home. Dogs and cats, you know, they are natural enemies. But the amazing thing is, my dog took pity on them. And he helped me look after them. He really did. He watched how I looked after the kittens. I had to be a surrogate mother to the kittens because they were only 2 days old. He helped me look after them, he watched over them, he carried them back into the box when they wandered far. That's a dog doing it, and a male dog, 10 years old. I would like to believe that animals can actually learn metta and karuna from how we treat them. We treat them with a lot of love and kindness, they in turn learn